Okay, StellaFit Travel Series Part 4. So, band, a small band is a great thing to stick in your suitcase when you travel. This one is a therapeutic band that I probably got from the physical therapist, but you can buy the green band. The green is the most versatile. They usually come in yellow, green, red, black, and they get the more resistance with each color. So yellow is the lightest resistance, green is medium, red is heavier, and black is the heaviest. So for me, green is typically the most versatile and the one I use most of the time. All right, so we're gonna place the band around our ankles. All right, so just right above the ankles. This is gonna be a plank jack. I'm gonna do on my forearms. You can actually do it straight arm plank style or push-up plank style. I'll show you both actually, and I'll show you also how you can modify it with a step out. Okay, remember each of these exercises 1 minute in length. You do each one in a row, rest for 1 minute, 4 rounds for a 20-minute workout. Okay, plank jacks with a band. I'm going to come down into my plank position, so you can do it in push-up plank, which looks like this. Okay, or you can do it in forearm plank, same. Or you can just do a forearm plank and tap out, right and left. All right, if you need to rest your back, you always come into child's position, stretch out your back, reposition yourself, and keep going. So you can also do step outs in push-up, plank position as well. All right. Then take the band, position it right above my knees. All right, we're gonna go squat to squat jump. It looks like this. Okay, if you want to try to flare your legs out on the jump, you can, almost like you're doing an angel jump. You can, or you can just keep them straight. All right, take the band off. We're gonna reposition the band right above our forearms. Come down into a forearm plank, and you're gonna, I'm gonna show it this way. You're basically coming to forearm plank, pull one arm out, back, pull the other. So it looks like this. I'm gonna pull out, back in, out, back in, out, back in, out, back in. Super important to keep your glutes and your abdominals turned on. It's also really important to try to keep your hips down. If you rotate too much, you let your abdominals off the hook, okay? If it's too much for you to pull, just take the band, create a little bit of resistance here, and just plank, just like this, with a little bit of resistance. Keep your fist, you want to keep a straight line from your hand to your elbow, right? So you don't want to be like this and you don't really have the resistance. Straight line, come here. If you get bored, you can add a hip drive. You can bend your knees and straighten them, you know, mix it up a little bit, but the most important thing is to create some resistance from your forearm and to keep your spine nice and tall. All right, straight. Okay, and then the last one, you're gonna place the band back over your knees. All right, you're gonna come, I'm gonna do it sideways, but you're gonna lay all the way down. Okay, get comfortable. Your feet should be hip distance. Okay, you're gonna tilt your pelvis, lift your hips all the way up, and you wanna lift your hips up so high that you push your knees forward. So now when I drive my knees forward, I really lift my hips and I turn on my abdominal wall here. So I'm driving my knees, I'm tucking my tailbone under, my abs are fully engaged, then I'm gonna abduct. So I'm gonna squeeze the band out and back in and then slowly lower. So I'm gonna lift all the way up, drive the knees forward so I really elevate the hip, abduct out and lower. So lift, drive, squeeze, and back. All right, 1 minute. After that, you get to rest 1 minute, and then you start all over with your plank jacks. All right, 4 by 4. See you next time.